Mullah and the Doctor. One day, Mullah Nasreddin went to the doctor and said, "Chief Doctor, check me out, please. What's wrong with me?" The doctor checked Mullah's pulse and said, "Your pain is caused by hunger. Sit down, have dinner with us. It's cool, it's not scary." Accepting the doctor's offer, the Mullah sat down and ate firmly. And when he wanted to leave, he said to the doctor, "Chief Doctor, there are several people in our house who have this disease. Since you healed me so quickly, I have to send them to you." The other elephant is coming too. It is said that Timur also kept an elephant in his army. He sent elephants to different villages to be kept there. He sends one of the elephants to the village of Mullah Nasreddin. No one touches the elephant for fear of Timur. The elephant does whatever it wants, eats and destroys crops, gardens, and watermelon plantations. The villagers are tired of the elephant. They gather and come to the Mullah. "Oh Mullah, this elephant annoyed us. Do something about it. Let's go to the emir and tell him our grief. Maybe he'll feel sorry for us and take the elephant." The Mullah agrees. They set out for Timur. On the way, the villagers fled in twos and threes for fear of Timur. When he reaches Timur's palace, the Mullah sees that everyone has run away. He has been left alone, and he says to himself, "Well, see what I'm gonna do to you." Timur asks him, "Mullah, why did you come?" The Mullah says, "Thank you, Emir. You sent an elephant guest to our village. We are very pleased with this. But since the elephant is alone, we can't stop the noise. The villagers also came with me, but didn't dare to enter the palace. Please send us a female elephant too." Timur likes the Mullah's words and gives him many gifts. He orders that a female elephant be sent to the village too. And the Mullah takes the gifts and comes home happily. The villagers see him and ask, "Mullah, what happened?" The Mullah answers, "I congratulate you. The other elephant is coming too." They lied to you. Timur was told that Mullah Nasreddin spoke about his tyranny in a meeting. Timur got angry and summoned Mullah and said, "What's this? Or are you seeking a death for yourself? They say you talk about my oppression in meetings." The Mullah replied, "Long live your majesty. You know that I always say things that are strange, fresh, that no one has heard, no one knows, no one has spoken. Your oppression is an old thing that everyone knows and talks about. What's so strange about that making me talk about? They lied to you." How many stars are there in the sky? Somebody asks Mullah Nasreddin, "Mullah, do you know how many stars there are in the sky?" The Mullah thinks for a while and says, "To be honest, I have wanted to count and see how many. But there is one thing. It's impossible to count from the ground. I have to go up and count from the sky. To do this, I have no time during the day, and I am afraid to fall into the darkness in the sky, to lose my way at night. As many as my donkey's hairs. One day the Khan summoned the Mullah and asked him a question. But the Khan also stipulated that if the Mullah doesn't know, he'll demand a lot of money from the Mullah. If the Mullah knows, the Khan will give him a lot of money. The Khan asked the Mullah, "Mullah, how many stars are there in the sky?" The Mullah thought for a moment and said, "As many as my donkey's hairs. If you are not sure, then count." The Khan couldn't count it, so he had to give him the money. The Mullah's saddlebag. One day the Mullah's saddlebag is stolen in the market. When the Mullah finds out that the saddlebag has been stolen, he goes to a steep place in the middle of the square and shouts aloud, "Whoever stole my saddlebag, I demand him to bring it without saying a word, or I know what to do." The thief, who is hiding nearby, is afraid of Mullah's threat and brings him his saddlebag. He is also interested and asks, "Mullah, what would you do if I didn't bring your saddlebag?" The Mullah says, "I have an old yarn at home. I would go and cut it and make a saddlebag for myself." The star sign. One day the Mullah is asked, "Mullah, what's your star sign?" The Mullah answers, "My star sign is the goat." "Oh Mullah, there's no star sign called goat." The Mullah says, "As a child, my father used to say that my star sign was Capricorn. Now I have grown up and become a big man. Probably it has also grown up and become a goat." The mistake is in the butter jug. Once Mullah Nasreddin appeals to a judge to consider his case. The bribe-taker judge has been dragging the Mullah's case for months. In the end, the Mullah realizes that the judge won't solve the problem without bribes. The Mullah goes to the market and buys a large jug, fills the jug with yellow mud at home, pours 2-finger-thick good cow's butter on it, and takes it to the judge. The judge is happy to see the butter and immediately writes the necessary paper, treats the Mullah with respect and solves his problem. After the Mullah takes the paper and leaves, the judge wants to empty the jar. He is shocked that yellow mud comes out from under the 2-finger-thick butter. Seeing this, the judge becomes angry and immediately sends a man to call the Mullah. The Mullah has to return to the judge again. The judge sees the Mullah and says, "Mullah, give me that paper. There is a small mistake. I want to correct it." The Mullah replies, "Mr. Judge, don't bother, please. I have looked at the paper. The mistake is not in the paper, but in the butter jug." Thank you very much for watching the video to the end. Write your interesting comments. I invite you to click the like button of the video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the notification icon. Bye.